For Belizeans, they're hungry for the word, and through technology as well, we want to reach out to them through this communication center. So they're, especially our young people, we know that they use a lot of technology, but I think we're not reaching out to them the way we should, so their cry or their help maybe is not being addressed as we would like it to be. So having this communication center, I believe we can address some of that or fill some of that void. It won't correct everything, but it will fill some of the void. It's not just about being heard, it's about coming from the heart, coming from God as a central part of our lives, Him guiding us and let us reach out to those who are crying for help, the poor, the people who are less fortunate, So we need to listen to their cry, and even to the people, listen to them to serve them in the areas where they're most needed.
I'm a volunteer with the Pastoral Life Media and Communications Resource Team of the Diocese. There are several resource teams under the Pastoral Life Commission, and the Media and Communications Ministry or Resource Team was formed a couple of years ago because we saw the need to implement and use communication for expanding or taking evangelization to others.
Currently, I'm the director and local manager of Our Lady of Guadalupe Co-Cathedral in Belmopan, and serving in the diocese as the Vicar General at the moment. We were very happy to receive that news. We were very happy that it is finally started to become a reality, and the end product, we welcome it with great joy. It's going to be extremely useful for our diocese, for our church in Belize, our region, God willing. But it's a project that we are grateful, but at the same time bring to use it to evangelize, and at the same time to reach out to others out there who are hungry, longing for the Word of God. Well, first of all, some of the challenges I think is the finance, since it's now a gift and it was given to us. We believe that helps us tremendously and encourages us to use it more frequently, adequately, and at the same time to open it to others, the Catholic Church, the groups, young people, to open it to our priests, our religious. And so it has allowed us to move away from that, thinking that it's going to be a challenge, but now that we have it, it's going to be very useful for us. I would like to say, first of all, we're deeply grateful to SIGNIS for this grant, this reality that we have. The clergy itself, we receive it with great joy, and so we look forward to use it as a tool, primarily for evangelization, and with also carrying out our different ministries that the diocese has, the different areas that we can enhance the participation, the consciousness of our people when it comes to the faith.
For this project, what we did, there was a form that we had to fill out online to submit. So we had an idea that our diocese needed a communication center. But we entered this competition and we did not really know if we were going to receive any help. But we were encouraged to do so. And I think a couple other Caribbean islands also entered the competition. But when the news came around, we did not qualify for immediate assistance. Felt a bit disappointed, but only later to learn that we made it to an alternate list. So, which was good, that was reason to be happy, to celebrate about, because we know that there will be some kind of follow-up for our project idea. Maria Chiara from SIGNIS Services Rome then contacted us to reach out to help with a project writing, which we were to submit to a donor. We didn't know which donor that would have been yet, but the first step would have been to work on the project writing. And the wonderful team there at SIGNIS Services Rome really helped us, really guided us through this whole process. I'm here. We would really love to get the young people involved very much. It's something we have planned for this communication center. I am not getting any younger. Neither does my partner, Pete. So we really need to get the young people trained. We need to get them hands-on experience, to get them interested. And they're the ones of the future of this country. They're the ones of the future who can carry on the work of this diocese, to use the tools that we have to evangelize to their peers and to other people out there. So for this center, I see it growing, having more frequent activities, regular activities. Like I said, where the young people can come in. There's so much that they can do, so much that they can be involved with, not just as a part of their maybe school project that maybe it's a part of graduation where they need the credit hours to do some community service, but to come in genuinely to work, to really want to give back to their church, to use the tools that we have to evangelize.
When we received the equipment, it was a very exciting moment for us, because as we were unpacking this equipment, there were so many ideas flashing through our heads, about what all we can do with this conference room,
Young people view the church as aging, and as a result of that, it being aging, the way in which the church reaches out to young people in a way is outdated as well. So young people aren't really listening because they already have a perception as everything being outdated in terms of communication. We have to reach out to young people using forms or platforms that our young people use. So the key with communication is that we have to kind of attract them using the same platforms, whether it be TikTok or through Instagram. The apps and the apps that young people use, communications in that aspect is important that we reach out to them. That young people tend to be technologically savvy and they are quick with these new apps, and so as a means to communicate with them, we too have to become technologically savvy and app savvy as well. The communication center here is the perfect bridge and perfect tool to reach out, to walk across, so to speak, the proverbial bridge to young people to pull them in.
Okay, first of all, I must say that having a telecommunication center for the Diocese of Belize and Belmopan is not a luxury, but it's a need. We need to reach out to so many families, to be able to return back to our church so that we can have more youth coming in and have more activities that we can bring out through that telecommunication center to reach out. I can say that, and I can attest to the use of it. I was there in the month of June when they were celebrating Family Month, and my husband and I were asked to be part of a panel, and the thing is that it was so engaging. So many people I know were listening to it, and it brought about so many different topics that we can bring across that to individuals that not necessarily read, but want to listen to what we have. And then those recordings can be passed and can be shared even afterwards, to the community, to the nation, and even go viral, as what we would say, so that we can have more people listening to what our diocese has, and all the different events that are happening can also come about. It is powerful simply because it is coming from the diocese, and when we look at the diocese, we know that it is a place where we really want everyone to listen to what God is telling us and to listen to His word and to be able to pass that on to others as well. So the power of the word and the use of technology to bring across that to so many families, I think it is something that is needed in all the dioceses of the world, not only in a particular place.
People need to know that we are here to evangelize, get the message out to the farthest reaches of our church, maybe be it in Belize or beyond.
Yeah, especially in our region.
Right.
There's a lot of negativity out there that we hear daily on the secular media, and with these equipment, we can use it to let the word come alive, to spread that word. And also too, it encourages a collaboration too, because we could reach out to all our groups, like you said, the resource teams, the pastoral life resource teams, our teachers, our clergy, the religious, the young people. We could all collaborate with each other,
Right.
and get a production done, whether it be through audio or video or both. And utilize the social media aspect that we have out there.
Right.
Especially, like I said, my passion is like reaching the young people, especially. They are the future of this country.
Right.
So we have to get them involved and have them come here to learn equipment, and to utilize equipment to produce some program that they could reach their peers and speak to their peers through the use of technology. So we do have to keep up, the church has to keep up with technology as it develops.
There are so many things and so many ways they can make use of this diocesan facility. For example, if we could get young people here from the colleges who are interested in learning podcasts, we could have a workshop for them, show them how to use the equipment, how to host their own podcasts, and who knows, eventually they can be hosting their own young people as guests.
Yes, that's a hope that we
They can
have.
get hosts and they have other young people as guests and hosting their own show.
That's something
I
I think we should seriously consider in the near future.
In the near future, I like that kind of idea. I just keep seeing that revolving in my mind. So we're having a podcast show hosted by two young people, and the guests are also young people speaking about events that could influence our church.
Yeah.